MD, MSc Crewing Services India, Chairman CMMI, Captain Mahindra Basin. Please join us on stage as well. Thank you for your round of applause, and let's keep that going. We still have to invite our MD Synergy Crewing Services Chairman MASA, Mr. Manish Pradhan. Please come up on stage as well. General Secretary, the Maritime Union of India, MUI, Captain Tushar Pradhan. Please join us on stage as well. The Chief Operating Officer, Great Eastern Shipping Limited, Captain Ankush Gupta. Please join us on stage as well, sir. He's not yet come. All right. And our Deputy General Manager Training, METI, Mr. Vetri Selvan. Please come up on stage and join us. And of course, we also have with us already on stage, Captain Shaukat Mukherjee. I now like to invite our distinguished dignitaries on stage, led by our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Pramod Sawant, to please proceed to the lighting of the lamp.
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदा जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीम् बुद्धिप्रदां या कुन्तेन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं
Thank you to all our distinguished dignitaries on stage. I would now like to invite to kindly take your seats into the audience. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to call upon one of our guests of honors with 45 years of maritime experience, including 27 years in command. Captain Pradhan is a strong advocate for seafarer welfare. His contributions to maritime safety training and gender inclusivity have set new industry standards. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Captain Tushar Pradhan to share a few words with us. With a round of applause, let's welcome Captain Tushar Pradhan. Yes, Captain.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable MLA of Goa, Ms. Dr. and Captain Venzi Vege, senior delegates, dear friends and colleagues. It is my pleasure to be standing here in front of you for the FSM 2025. It is just not an event that we look for every year. It is the Future Skills Maritime 25 is an event that we all know marks a significant in for the maritime industry. We are all excited that we get this opportunity to be here. Thank you, Goa. Thank you, sirs, for letting this happen year after year. This is a special year for Captain Shaukat Mukherjee and his team, the naval connection, that the fifth year in running is really running, and this is a marathon for him. And I give him my best wishes that he runs years together and never stops in Goa. Now let's talk about Captain Shaukat Mukherjee. He's a commendable person. His team that has carried out such an event to upskill the maritime industry. He is taking this industry forward. He's trying to bridge the gap of the skill enhancement so that we stay in the forefront. The technology is changing. There's a lot of digitization, a lot of automation that is coming in. We have a big gap now for the training of our seafarers. We have to now start moving ahead. Today, we have professionals. We have our futures who have come here as cadets. We need them to take away something from this event. This event is just not for a discussion. It is for us to get involved. It is for us to find ways and means that how we can enhance our skills, give it back and make sure that the seafarers are trained properly and they are in the forefront. I must thank our Chief Minister today for the wonderful get together that we had in the separate boardroom. And he is in the forefront now. He has opened his arms, his heart for us. It is for us to get into inside him. If you miss this opportunity, you missed it forever. So please, my dear friends, seniors, ship owners, FOSFA, MASA, CMMI, IMEI, all the training institutes, don't stop from here. You have to give him nightmares until he signs that MOU by next week. If he has said next week, it is not the 8th day. It has to be within the next week. Please give a round of applause for that. Thank you, Mr. Pramod Sawant. You have given us a wonderful gesture. You have poured your heart out to us. And that is what we want. And what a beautiful platform than FSM 2025 to have such a thing happening to us. We've all have been hearing, we all have been attending all these seminars and conferences. A lot of assurance comes in. But nobody has ever given us a deadline that, yes, this is 1 week and 1 week alone. If you miss this bus, you've missed it. And I do not want to take much time. There are a lot of presentations, a lot of speakers waiting to come in. And I would say, wish you all the best. Get involved into this and get this. Don't keep anything in your mind. If you have something, speak it out. So that is debatable out here. We want to be in the front and we want to be the world leaders, and nothing is impossible for all of us. We are the best. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, Captain, for those inspiring words with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to one of the most prestigious moments of FSM 2025, the presentation of the Sagar Ratna Awards. Instituted by the MIT ADT University and MANIT in collaboration with the Naval Connection, the Sagar Ratna Award is the premier recognition in the maritime industry. It honors individuals who have demonstrated exceptional leadership, innovation, and dedication to shaping the future of shipping, seafarer welfare, and industry progress. Last year, we introduced this prestigious accolade, and today we are proud to continue this tradition by recognizing three remarkable leaders whose contributions have left a lasting impact on our industry. Well, to confer the Sagar Ratna Award, we are deeply honored to have with us our chief guest, our Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant. I would now like to invite you, sir, on stage to please come up on stage, and to invite each awardee on stage, I would like to hand it over to Captain Shaukat Mukherjee to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as our chief guest takes the stage with Captain Shaukat.
Thank you, Honorable, respected Pramod Sawantji. This is a very respectable, renowned, and prestigious award that we have nominated for, called the Sagar Ratna Award. Every year we choose personalities who made an indelible mark in the history of maritime. And this year, before I say the name, I want to read out who the awardee is. Captain Venzi Vaigas is a trailblazing leader who made history. Captain Venzi Vaigas is a trailblazing leader who made history in India's first mariner elected to a legislative office, representing the Benaulim constituency in Goa. With a distinguished career at sea and an unyielding commitment to maritime welfare, he has dedicated his life to championing seafarers' rights and fostering sustainable coastal development. Captain Vegas has effectively bridged the gap between policy and practice, ensuring that the voices of our seafarers are heard at the highest levels of governance. His proactive initiatives have improved working conditions and elevated Goa's standing as a maritime hub. In recognition of his exceptional contribution, MIT ADT University and MANET, together with the Naval Connection, proudly presents Captain Venzi Villegas with the Sagar Ratna Award for Maritime Advocacy and Leadership. His inspirational growth and inspiring leadership continues to set a gold standard for the maritime community. Can I now request Captain Venzi Vegas, the awardee of the Sagar Ratna Award, to come on stage. Together with that, Sunita Karatman, Vice Chancellor and Co-Vice Chancellor. Please. Rajiv Karshikar and Stay back, please. We have the second Sagar Ratna Award. This is again a very prominent lady, somebody we've been waiting to give the award for a long time, but unfortunately not getting dates. And she's flown down all the way from Cyprus, all over the oceans. And this is nobody other than Mrs. Neeta Jha. Ladies and gentlemen, a dynamic force in the maritime human resource management. Mrs. Neeta Jha has redefined crew management, recruitment, and seafarer welfare through her visionary leadership. Her unwavering dedication has streamlined crew mobilization, optimized training programs, and fostered strong industry connections, setting new benchmarks in operational excellence. By integrating innovative approaches with traditional values, she has elevated maritime human resource practices and nurtured the growth of future maritime leaders. In recognition of her transformative contribution and relentless pursuit of excellence, MIT, ADT University, and Managed together with the Naval Connection presents proudly Mrs. Neeta Jha with the Sagar Ratna Award for Excellence in Maritime Leadership and People Development. Her commitment continues to inspire and shape the future of our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support and guidance. Now, please be seated, and I will call upon Captain Benzi Vegas to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big congratulations to all our winners. And yes, at this moment, I'd like to call upon, as Captain Shaukat rightly mentioned, the pride of our industry, Captain Benzi Vegas, the one and only seafarers to have reached the position of a member of Legislative Assembly. And also, we have something special for him. And at that time, we will describe the profile in detail. But now I invite him to welcome our chief guest as well, Captain Benzi Vegas.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawantji, the organizer, my friend, and well known to the industry, who has been organizing through TNC, FSM for the last 5 years, the well-known personality, Captain Shaukat Mukherjee. I need to thank him and give him a big round of applause. All the dignitaries on the dais, all fellow industry, mariners, cadets, lovely, our local seafarers who have come here. I would like to thank, this is a very great occasion for me. Starting my career right with Williamson's and taking right up to NYK and Medallion for 18 years out there at sea. And then deciding to start something in the maritime industry, which I did. And from there on, I entered Goa's politics, got elected. And I'm really honored with this Sagar Ratna Award, which has been organized by TNC and MIT. It gives me a proud feeling because from day one, when I was in the Legislative Assembly, I used to always make it a point that seafarers at heart, maritime industry at heart, and I used to be always vocal with the Honorable Chief Minister in the Assembly to promote and to make sure that we get the maximum for the seafarers and the maximum for the maritime industry. I really like to thank the Chief Minister for being here with us for the second time. He was here in 2023 when FSM conducted its first time event over here in Goa. This is the third event as we complete 5 years with FSM 2025. In 2023, we made an appeal along with the Honorable Chief Minister that come to Goa, invest to Goa, let's make Goa a maritime hub. And I would be glad that this voice was heard, none other than BSM, and that was Captain Sankalp, who came out and he opened up an office in Panjim. He's not here today, but I think he gave a lead. We give a voice again out to the industry. Come to Goa, invest in Goa. Let's make a maritime hub in Goa. I think this is an appeal to all of you all for this next financial year. Let us build up Goa as a maritime hub, as we had a soft conversation with the Honorable Chief Minister, and we spoke on skill development programs to sign an MOU with the Goa government. The Goa government, the Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, has in principle given an approval so that we should meet up next week. The MASA and the FOSMA, I call upon the leaders of the MASA and the FOSMA, let's meet up in Goa next week. Let's put these things in place and let's sign an MOU with the Goa government for the skill development program with MASA, FOSMA, and Goa government and TNC as the coordinating partners. Are you ready? Is the industry ready for this? Excellent. Saying this, another proposal on the table was Maritime Recruitment Center cubicles. The Honorable Chief Minister during the discussion has also said, put up your proposals. We will consider the ITI colleges in Goa. We could give you a few classrooms where you all develop those classrooms and we give you each cubicle to start your recruitment licensings, which means 10, 15 companies can fit in around 5, 6 classrooms. We manage those classrooms for the first 1 year, and then we see what needs to be done from there on. So I invite everyone, please, let's put TNC in the center of focus to coordinate this process for the cubicles so that all those interested companies out here can please give their names to TNC Captain Shaukat, and we can coordinate this process for the cubicles. And I would have the Honorable Chief Minister to address, when in his address, to give us a confirmation of all these what we have spoken. Saying this, shipping has been uplifted in the last few years. Let us give shipping a boost. We in the industry, if we come together, come down to Goa, and we try to boost this shipping, I think it will happen. The word that has been given today, I think it is going to create a landmark in the history of shipping. The MOU that is going to be signed, I think is going to be a unique one all over India. And I'm proud that I am part of this entire process to facilitate the entire MOU. Saying this, I thank everyone, thank the TNC team, thank Captain Shaukat for honoring me with the Sagar Ratna for 2025. Have a nice evening, enjoy Goa, and let's Goa be the maritime hive for the 2025 financial year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain, for those inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great honor at this point to welcome the esteemed chief guest for FSM 2025, our Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Pramod Savanji, a distinguished leader, dedicated public servant, and an accomplished Ayurveda medical practitioner. Shri Pramod Savanji has been at the helm of Goa's governance since 2019, making him the state's longest continuously serving chief minister. Representing the Sankeling constituency since 2012, he has been a driving force behind Goa's progress, championing growth in infrastructure, education, and maritime development. With a deep commitment to holistic well-being and sustainable progress, Shri Dr. Pramod Savanji's leadership has positioned Goa as a key maritime hub, fostering industry collaborations, investment in skill development, and innovation. His vision aligns seamlessly with FSM's mission to shape the future of maritime excellence through knowledge, engagement, and transformation. With a thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Savanji.
Good evening, friends. For the inauguration of the Future Skill Maritime FSM 5.0 Global Conference in the state of Goa, along with me, my friend MLA Venzi, Captain Shaukat Mukherjee, Madam Sunita, Madam Neeta Jha, and rest all the dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries among the audience, all the leaders of the maritime industries today are here. It gives me the immense pleasure to inaugurate the Future Skill Maritime, the global conference, a premier platform bringing together the global stakeholder to shape the future of the maritime workforce and industry. Goa, with its rich maritime history and strategic coastal location, is proud to host this important dialogue on the skill development, innovation, and the blue economy. Goa Rising Maritime Hub. Goa has always played a crucial role in India's maritime trade and coastal economy. Our government, under the vision of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, is working relentlessly to position Goa as a key driver of the India's maritime aspiration. The maritime sector is a pillar of our Swayambhurna Goa initiatives, contributing to employment generation, economic growth, and infrastructure development. With the Goa's well-developed port network, skilled workforce, and a growing logistic industries, we have the potential to become the major maritime hub in India. The government's commitment to the maritime growth, to strengthen the Goa's maritime ecosystem, several strategic initiatives have undertaken. The infrastructure development, the recent inauguration of the India's first curved flyover cum cable state road overbridge in Vasco is a landmark achievement. This cost 6,444 crores of the project enhance the connectivity of the Marmagua port, facilitating the smoother trade and tourism movement. The modernization of the Marmagua port with ongoing expansion and modernizations, and we are increasing the cargo handling capacity, streamlining the logistic, and creating the employment opportunities for Goan. Skill development of the maritime careers. Goa is a home to the India's only the National Institute of the Water Sports, providing the world-class training of the water-based activities, shipping, and coastal tourism. We are committed to establishing the more specialized training center to equip the youth with the future-ready maritime skills. Boost to the coast and cruise tourism. Goa's coastline is a major attraction for the domestic and international tourist. With the improved port facilities and luxury cruise terminals, we are positioned Goa as a premier cruise tourism destination. The Sagarmala project. Under these ambitious initiatives, the substantial funds have been allocated to the port-led development, better coastal connectivity, and employment generation in Goa. The FSM 5.0 paving the way for the skilled maritime workforce. The FSM 5.0, the global conference, aligned perfectly with our goal of future-proofing the maritime workforce. FSM is a platform where the global maritime leaders, policymakers, training institutes can merge their ideas and expertise and convince the position of the Goa as a global maritime destination. I am certain today's the discussion on AI, automation, sustainability, and workforce skilling will shape the next generation of the maritime professionals. I commend the Naval Connections, TNC, for bringing together the industry leaders, policymakers, and experts to felicitate the dialogues on this crucial theme. The Goa government stands committed to working alongside industry partners to build a globally competitive maritime workforce. In conclusions, with the robust infrastructure, policy support, and the industry collaboration, Goa is poised to lead the India's development mission of Vikasit Bharat 2047. FSM 5.0 is a stepping stone towards a sustainable, technologically advanced, and globally connected maritime industry. I'm happy to note that the FSM will serve as a unique platform to dwell the deep into the issue that will allow the delegates to gain the valuable insight into the latest global trend and initiatives that will bridge the skill gap and enhance the industry sustainability in along the run. Along with this, just now we have discussed about what we can do in the state of Goa. I think your MASA and FOSMA, these two organizations can take the initiatives, and the government of Goa is ready to sign the agreement with our skill development ministry. Whatever the center of excellence